Hi everyone, it's Amber from A.jasmine English, and today we are going to look at some language we use when we have conversations with our colleagues. So what kind of conversations can you have? You can have many. We have lots of small talk. So talk about the weather, talk about your family, talk about your sports team or some TV show. But today we're going to especially look at two people who bump into each other at the staff room in their workplace, and they're going to have a conversation about their children or their families. So let's look at the language they use to talk about their families. And when you are talking to someone that you see every day in a very relaxed conversation, it's not a very professional conversation. These are two colleagues who know each other very well. So they're catching up and feeling comfortable to just use very casual language. Okay, so let's have a look. The language that you will listen for today, you will listen for these phrases in the conversation. When you have heard these phrases in the conversation, make sure you check whether you think you understand what they mean. And after the conversation, we are going to look at the language in more detail. So I will explain more about the way we use this language in different contexts. Awesome. Let's start by listening to the conversation. Enjoy. Oh, morning, Cherie. How are you? Oh, I'm doing all right, thanks. Oh, it's been hectic this week. Juggling the kids, and my parents are visiting this week as well. Oh, your parents are in town? Oh, a bit of pressure, I bet. I'm sure it must be fun to have them here, though. What have they been doing while you've been working? Oh, they're keeping busy. I sent them off to the museum the other day to learn a bit about history in New Zealand. Oh, nice. And has little Timmy been playing up still for you? Yeah, I just don't get him. He used to be such a relaxed, quiet child, but I think he's in with the wrong crowd at school, and I think he's trying to be cool. Yesterday, he had the radio blasting EDM at home, and he started wearing this black leather jacket, which he thinks is the best thing ever. I'm sure it's just a phase. And Rebecca? Is she still top of the class? Oh yeah, she's such a teacher's pet. I mean, she worries if she gets an A and not an A+. So I don't have to worry about her. She's started talking about university, and I think she's keen to study medicine. I think that would suit her. My kids are still too young to talk about university. And James is always playing video games. I can't get him off the damn things. I honestly think he would play video games while eating dinner if he could. Kids, what are you gonna do? A lot of work, but you've got to love them. That's right. Better get back to work. But it's nice to catch up, and hear how things are going. Have a nice day, and good luck with your parents in town and the rest of their trip. Cheers. I'll see you later. See you later. One of the words that we hear is hectic. Oh, it's been hectic this week. This is an adjective we use when we are describing something that is very busy. So I've had a hectic week. It's been very chaotic, which is another adjective you can use. And this means there has been so many things happening. It's been very hectic. This has happened and another thing has happened. So it's been very busy, and you have been rushing and trying to get things done. So it's very crazy. It's like a crazy time, a hectic time. Oh, it's been hectic at work today. Everybody is rushing around finishing projects. It's hectic at my house today because it's my auntie's birthday. everyone is rushing around cooking dinner and getting ready for the party. Another word that we come across in this conversation is juggling. Juggling the kids, and my parents are visiting this week as well. Juggling is a verb, and this means to juggle. It means you take 3 balls and you juggle. Okay. So if you are juggling some different things, it means you're trying to do all of them at the same time, because you're trying to move the balls at the same time when you juggle. So if you're juggling your children and your parents, this means you have 2 things that you're trying to organize and control at the same time. I'm trying to arrange a fun time for my parents, and I'm also trying to get my children to school and make sure that they're okay as well. So, I've been juggling many jobs recently. So I work on Monday and Tuesday at this job, Wednesday and Thursday at another job. So I'm juggling a few jobs right now. A phrasal verb that we use in this conversation is to send someone off to a place. Oh, they're keeping busy. I sent them off to the museum the other day. So you send someone off to boarding school, or you send someone off to school. You send someone off to the grocery store. This means you ask someone or you tell someone to go somewhere to do a job for you or to do something. So they go there for a purpose or for a reason. I sent my children off to boarding school to study in another country. I sent my children off to the shop to get some more milk for me. So I sent my parents off to the museum. Another phrase we use is, I just don't get him. I just don't get him. Yeah, I just don't get him. He used to be such a relaxed, quiet child. If you get someone or get something, it means you understand. So this is the meaning of get in this example. It means you understand. I just don't get him. You don't understand why this person behaves this way. I just don't get my ex-boyfriend, like he never listened to me. Another phrase we use is to be in with a crowd. I think he's in with the wrong crowd. But I think he's in with the wrong crowd at school. To be in with a crowd or in with a group, it means that you were outside the group and you moved inside the group. So someone has joined a group. He's in with the wrong crowd. So we can say this about teenagers when they join a group of friends who do things that are a bit rebellious. For example, maybe they do a lot of smoking and drinking and behavior that is not very appropriate in social settings. So you could say, for example, oh yeah, my sister got in with the wrong crowd and she got pregnant very young, but she has changed since then and she has made better friends. Or, yeah, I got in with the wrong crowd when I was young and I got addicted to some different drugs, but I got off the drugs and now I'm okay. To get in with the wrong crowd. Another verb that we come across in this conversation is the word blasting. Blasting music or blasting EDM music. Yesterday, he had the radio blasting EDM at home. If you're blasting something, this means you are making it really, really loud. So I'm blasting something from my radio or from my phone. This means I put the volume right up to the top and make it the video or the music very, very loud. He was blasting music from his apartment all night. Please stop blasting music from your car. We don't need to listen to it from your car. Another idiom or expression we come across in this conversation is, I'm sure it's just a phase. I'm sure it's just a phase. Just a phase. A phase is a short period of time. So if you say it's just a phase, this usually means that when somebody is growing up and becoming older, maybe as they are a teenager or a child, they go through a phase of something. So a period of time when they like wearing shorts, and then they go through a period of time where they want their hair cut very short, or a period of time where they're obsessed with Taylor Swift. So they go through a period of time where they are really, really into something, they love something, and then they stop liking it and move into their next phase. It's just a phase. And parents or adults will often say this about children when they're growing up, because obviously as a child you change and you develop. They're just going through a phase. They're just like this for a short time. They won't like it later on. Don't worry. Especially when they're doing something that you're like, oh, why do they like something that's just, it's not that great. Though it's just a phase, they will move through it and they won't like it later. It's like the fashion right now, or it's very cool right now. So you could say, oh, he's always wearing his leather jacket. He's just going through a phase. Or she is obsessed with this comedian. She watches YouTube videos every day of these comedians and comedy. Oh, don't worry, it's just a phase. To be the top of the class. And Rebecca, is she still top of the class? Top of the class means you are the best student. You get the best grades in your class. Oh yeah, he's top of the class. She was top of the class at her school. A teacher's pet. Oh yeah, she's such a teacher's pet. If you are a teacher's pet, you always want to make sure you complete all of your assignments, all of your study, all of your work. You work very hard and you want to make the teacher happy about your work. So you're like, oh look, I finished. And you are a very, very good student. You are a teacher's pet. She's such a teacher's pet. She's always finished before us. Or, yeah, I was a teacher's pet. I was always working very hard to finish all the assignments better than everyone else. Another phrase we hear is, I can't get him off the damn things. I can't get him off the damn things. To get someone off something means you make them stop doing it. Oh, I had to get him off the computer. Please get off the iPad. You need to do your homework. So to get off means to stop using something electronic. Get off the PlayStation. You've used it for a whole hour. Now you need to go and do something else. So when we say, I can't get him off the damn things, so it's quite often something that you get frustrated with. This is very casual language that you can use to say something that you don't like, or it's not a great thing. Ugh, the damn thing. The damn thing won't work. Maybe you have a bike and the bike is broken. Ugh, the damn thing won't work. So you can use this expression, but it's definitely not formal. It's very, very informal. So be careful how you use this noun phrase, the damn thing. And finally, we have the expression, but you've got to love them. A lot of work, but you've got to love them. You've got to love them. This expression here is you've got to love them, which means that even though someone may be not perfect, they have faults, or they're not always easy to get on with, you've loved them anyway. You've got unconditional love for this person. So, you just got to love them. It's often an expression we say, so it's an idiom, and we just say, oh, this, he's always so frustrating and gets so obsessed with sports. I can't even talk to him during a sports game. But you've got to love him anyway. You've got to love him. I hope that you've enjoyed the language and the conversation in the video today. If you have any questions, please write down the question in the comments below so that I can answer your questions. If you would like more videos, please make sure you also give a comment so that I know that you would like more of these kind of videos for lessons to learn in context in a conversation. If you would like to learn more about my online English school and how to do live classes with me through Zoom or Skype, please contact me in a message or on the comments below, and I can tell you about those as well. I have many more lessons available, so please click the link to check out another video if this is the kind of lesson you like, to find out more about another conversation. Fantastic! Thank you for watching my lesson today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye!